Hello, my name is Scott for SP Gaming. We are back here in Cities Skylines. It is the city of Charleston, and one thing I haven't actually really done in Charleston is, as you see on screen, 2-lane road with trees. Yeah, I've mostly just used the regular 2-lane road. It just has a speed of 40, supports low traffic, 2-lane road with parking spaces, and yeah. 2-lane road, decorative trees, decorations, lower noise pollution, supports low traffic, and increases land value. And 2-lane road with decorative grass, decorations, lower noise pollution, supports low traffic, and increased land values. Yeah, I don't think I've ever put any of these in. And one way, as I was looking at these, they tell me they have low land value, and I wonder why it is. Why could you possibly have low land value? Is it because you don't really like the street? Is it that plain? Would you want some trees on your street? Would you want some grass? Anyway, yeah, this is the original neighborhood of Charleston. This was the original interchange into the city, and overall it's looking pretty good, although I guess this area could use with a little bit of, could it be that I am emptying this so it's no longer providing its effect? Is that it? So maybe they need a bit of death care while I'm at it. Yep. That could have been possibly part of the problem. And what I can do... Oh, no. Let's not put a cemetery right against the highway. That wouldn't really be good. And I don't really have much in the way of spaces for it, other than here or there. I really don't want to add a second one here. But yeah, they don't really got... That must be the reason for the low land value. Death care, 48 of 500. I really have to understand what these numbers mean. It's supposed to be the progress to the next level. And another thing, oh yes, indeed. That's right, I did end up slashing my education budget. Yep, they're no longer really being covered. We are up to 36%. So what I might just do is increase the budget to, say, 75%. How is that? Are you happy? Are you going to be happy? You got better coverage, but no, you are not going to be happy. 04 households. How can you be unhappy if there's no one living there? Anyway. Yeah, I have a lot of open space here. What I am going to do is decorative trees. Might as well. So what I am going to do is figure out where I'd want to have decorative trees. Right here. How does that look? Looks alright. I don't think I'd want to put it here, just because this would look silly. You know, how they would have to drive over the grass. That's the only problem I have with the decorative trees and that, and the decorative grass as well, is that. So I'm going to increase that there. We'll also do it here as well. Here as well. I'm going to have to add in some there. I might also do that as well. And I'm not going to do all of them as decorative trees. I am going to do some of them. Like that. This here I will do. Yeah, he likes it. And where else? This would be a good place. That's fine. I am going to do it right along here. Let's do some decorative there. I am going to do decorative down this section here. To there. I'm going to also extend it along here. And I'm thinking as well this section here. Alright. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use just the regular grass. Along these side streets. I'm also going to use the decorative grass along here. And this here. I will say one of the things that the grass does is it gets rid of cars off the sides of the roads. So how does that affect our land value? Land value is decent up here. Yeah, these parks, they are pockets of low land value. And the last thing you want to do... Yeah, this is just silly. This is just silly. So I'm going to have to add a few parks in here. Large playground. Going to put that does not fit. That is small playground. I'll put it right here. I'll throw that there. Now, am I just going to have to just demolish these? Oh, no. Actually, you're not complaining about low land value anymore. Oh, you have recovered. Look at that. No level of information available. Happiness. Alright, so we saved that by putting it in a park right there, which raised the land value for that. Yeah, if the building overlaps into this blue, it considers it to be poor land value. Like, these have the potential to have low land value as well. It just, they are kind of touching into the green as well. Can I fit anything in there? Nope, that would destroy some houses. I put one there. Which hasn't improved those. It would not make sense for me to demolish the houses, especially if they actually do recover. Like that one there. It's in the happiness. But yeah, this is a sink of land value. So I'm going to actually have to put a second park in here. It'd be the only way to really turn this place around. Small park. No, small park will fit, although... yeah, let's throw it in. One thing with land value is that you get land value from nearby houses. So your land value goes up if your neighbor's property is more valuable or beautiful. But I really hate this idea of parks being these pits of like black holes of no land value. Do I have a park here? No. No. Actually, what I'm going to do is empty that out. Or no, stop emptying it. Stop emptying that as well. Does that improve land value? Let's jump out of that view. And as I suspected, that's a hearse. Oh. Where did he go? Land value. Nope. He's still complaining. Still complaining. Let's just destroy them. Let them rebuild. Hopefully they rebuild a bit better. I don't like this. It's the black hole of low land value. Same with this. You're right next to a... yeah. They are right next to a park here. They have a cemetery here. It's like there's not enough residential nearby to contribute a whole lot of land value. Like this is like deep blue. So I wonder why these haven't started complaining about land value. I really don't like how land value is calculated in this game because situations like this where this is all blue and middle of the road. But basically the building prefers to have the higher land value. And there's not much you can do other than just, yeah, destroying it. And, oh bother. Really? One by houses? Seriously? Yeah, about that. Okay. Great. So, not enough raw materials. Not operating. Yep. This is fresh industrial that I had just laid down. Resources, yep, absolutely nothing. They have started to complain about no resources. Emptying is finished. Alright. What is our water lake? Oh, they're not even within water range. Okay. So yeah, they are pretty much going to start abandoning, or well, I have the mod that prevents them from abandoning. We are up to 39,000 population, so my population is definitely going up, and I'm going to add more because interesting. Why? Oh, that's because this is... Yeah, that doesn't have any zoning on it. That would explain that. I'll put some commercial there and there. We have pretty good demand for commercial all around. What are you complaining about? Not enough educated workers. Well, that's fortunately, that's fortunately a problem we can solve. Not enough educated workers. All right. We're up to, we're still at 38%. And yeah, pretty much education in this game is a balancing act. So what I am going to do is I am going to put down a elementary school in this area just to provide a bit of education. And I'm going to put it right about, not right there, right here. Yep, right there. Yeah. They are all complaining about oil. I will also build a high school down here to cover this area. Is there a good place to put it? I'm going to put it right here. That provides a bit over there. We got a burned down house. So at this point in time, I might just not enough raw resources. Just start de-zoning them. This is something I did in one of my other cities. When this basically happens, if you just demolish them and they grow back, they'll end up wanting to have more and more and more, and I believe it's probably occurs when you get too much industry of this type, and it's struggling with the amount of resources that actually is getting out of the ground or importing. I don't know if this is, how is this doing for... This should be importing a lot of them, a lot of goods. Not enough buyers for products. Interesting. Well, I've never had that problem before. What is our imports? We are importing 2,418 units. Over half of that is oil. Large chunk is ore products. We are exporting 1,461. And we are exporting a chunk of forestry, since we did add a bit more industry here. We are not exporting too much in the way of goods, at least not from like it was before. So one thing we can do to solve this is just to simply increase the quantity of industrial requesting goods, and that could be as simple as converting this over to standard industry. Now, what I am going to do is bulldoze. What I might have to do, yep, let's further increase our oil. Like that. Don't have much in the way of industrial demand, but not enough educated workers. Well, we resolved the issue with not enough education, or too much education. But now we are flipped over to the other side. So what we need to do is find a bit of a balance. And I'm going to put the budget back up. Let's crank this up to 100%. Anyway, we are up to 39,000. Schools are working fully. Yeah, our uneducated is down to 37%. They are going to be able to work. We got 3,173 that are eligible for university. We have 6,000 that are eligible for high school, and 2,938 that are eligible for elementary. For now, we are just going to leave this as is, because I don't want to swing back the other way and once again have an issue with not enough educated or uneducated people. But for now, I am going to increase the quantity of logging because I can. Same thing with agriculture. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for me today. We took a look at some of the issues, like the low land value problem that was occurring. Hopefully, does feel like a bit of a bug or issue if the house is sitting too far into the blue created by the black hole of a park. Then it'll start complaining, especially if it's a narrow lot. If it's a 1x4 house that is just on the edge of a park, what will happen is it will basically be complaining. And I'm surprised that these aren't complaining because, you know, they're backing on to a low land value area. Although it's amazing that nice open green space is considered low land value. Well, yeah, I suppose it is, although the houses themselves should really value that as a land value criteria. Anyway, that is going to, of course, be it for me today. Well, yeah. Most of our oil is gone. It's inevitable. But, just the way it is. Yeah. What I'm probably going to do is get that mod that extends the life of resource deposits. I don't believe it necessarily makes them infinite, but it fixes this problem because I want a long-term industry set up here. But that can't really be done with the way that the resources are depleted. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Thank you for watching this episode of Cities Skylines. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.